Welcome back to Kushka Garage, everyone. Man, I got a fun one for you today. Today, we're going to straight pipe old Pig. Pig's a 2001 LB7 Duramax GMC Sierra 35 Crew Cab long bed dually, and it has a 4-inch MBRP exhaust with a muffler. And on the last episode, I put on a 4 to 6 inch exhaust tip that's about 18 inches long. And if you haven't checked it out yet, go ahead and check that video out. A few years ago now, I got a 4-inch exhaust kit from Amazon made by MBRP for $267 with free shipping on Amazon. Can you believe that? Because I don't think they sell them anymore. And my rationale was like, yeah, I'll get a muffler, and then, because if I wanted to straight pipe it later, these things are a dime a dozen. It's just a extension pipe. It should be super cheap to do it that way. And boy, was I wrong, because these things cost about $70 no matter where you look at them. But if I got it from anywhere but Amazon, I'd have to pay another $100 plus in shipping. So, we're talking $160, $170, $180 to get this shipped up to where I am in Alaska. So I was happy to see that Sinister Diesel put the 4-inch and the 5-inch delete pipe on Amazon. And I missed my chance the first time through because they sold like hotcakes, and so I had to wait like a month or two. So when I finally seen this back on with free shipping, I snatched it up right away. Even though I didn't intend to put it on right away. It's probably been in my garage for the past few months now. But the time is nigh. We got a little... Alright guys, I'll show you what we're working with here. So we got two 16mm band clamps on each side. And get you back far enough. This is the right piece. Once I get this muffler out of here, I will do a little side by side, but that's what the MBRP muffler looks like. You got a 16mm nut on each side we have to loosen up. So I'm going to set you up and do that. And then wrestling this thing out is going to be kind of fun. Probably have to pull the back off of its clip back there and work that whole back piece off, I think. We'll see. Should be an adventure. And that's what she looks like side by side. As you can see, it's the same diameter, same height. It'll be a direct replacement. I'm going to go ahead and hop under the truck there and scrub brush off the exhaust pipe. It's a little rusty. And then maybe I'll hit it with a little bit of PB Blaster to help with installation. And then we'll get to installation. But that's what it looks like. Pretty sweet. This one is absolutely clogged. Not clogged, I mean you can see right through it, but a lot of soot came out of there. So, alright, let's get to it. Okay, we got her on. I realize that hanger doesn't quite match up with my stock location, but I think that just might be a product of it being a crew cab long bed. It probably matches up with an extended cab or a shorter bed, but we got it on now, so let's go ahead and fire it up, see what it sounds like. I'll show you one thing. Look at all this soot that came out of the muffler when I set it down. It just hangs out in the muffler. That is incredible. That is about 3 years worth of buildup. All right, well, I've been driving around for a while now with the new straight pipe and the tip on, running some errands, and it sounds pretty good. It's definitely has a different tone to it. So one big difference I noticed when I had just the tip and the muffler on, when I'd get on the accelerator pedal a little bit, the exhaust note in the cab was like this very subwoofer, low vibration kind of sound. It just kind of like felt like it was kind of weird. I didn't really like it at that point, and it didn't have that type of weird subwoofer kind of drone when I did not have the tip on and I only had the muffler on. But now that I took the muffler off, straight piped it, and I have that tip, that low vibration subwoofer sensation is gone, and it actually is not terribly loud in the cab. It gets a bit louder when you get on it. You're on wide open throttle or you're speeding up or whatever. It does get louder, but it's not obnoxious. I can still, listen to my music well enough. I mean, it is pretty loud when that happens. But once I find my gear and I'm just cruising along, it is really pretty quiet. It's about as loud as it was with the muffler on when you're just cruising, but instead of having that lower kind of subwoofer sound, it sounds just a little bit higher and not quite as like full, I guess. I guess that muffler added some mid-range and lower notes, which makes sense because it's bigger tubing in there and has some packing, so it is going to take the highs out, make it sound a little lower. But overall, pretty happy with it. It is different, so yeah, I don't know, nothing really negative to say. It was a pretty straightforward job, and I've had those two parts laying around now for quite a few months. I'm pretty happy to get those installed, get them out of my garage so I can move on to the next thing. but I dig it. We'll see how I feel. I think I'm gonna keep it like this. It's March now. Probably take it to Prince Wales with me this summer, so at least through, you know, September or so. And if by then I'm just like, whatever, sounds fine, then I'll probably keep it as is. But yeah, I dig it, you know. Yeah, I think it sounds pretty neat. Dogs think it sounds all right. It has a very low, throaty sound, as you heard. I don't know. Tell me what you think. What do you prefer? Do you prefer straight pipe, no tip, straight pipe, tip, muffler, tip, muffler, no tip? What do you guys prefer? Let us know down in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and leave a link in the description to that Sinister Diesel 4-inch muffler delete pipe. It's like 31 inches altogether. It's the same size as the MBRP mufflers, pretty much all mufflers that you can find for these things. And I'll also leave a link for that tip if you're interested in that. Pretty well built, bolted right on, fits nice and tight. Sounds pretty freaking neat, I think. Yeah, so, all right, guys, that was fun. Had a good time spending the afternoon with you. I'm a little dirty now. I'll go get me a cold snack and let these dogs inside. All right. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it helped you out in some way. If it did, consider subscribing to this channel and liking the video. Share it with all your like-minded friends and family. And we'll grow this channel. All right, guys. Catch you later.